People talk often about the importance of getting outside of your comfort zone. They speak about it as if it's some sort of box that holds you in. And I contend that it's actually the part of your life that's holding you together. I believe that your comfort zone is akin to having self-discipline. Your comfort zone are the things that you do regularly, the things that you do faithfully, consistently, many times without even thinking about it. It's your preference, and it's also what's responsible for the outcomes that you currently have in your life. Your comfort zone is what's shaping your life, and they were chosen at some point. We all have them. I think that the biggest part of what makes up a comfort zone is familiarity. And not so much familiarity with what's currently happening, but familiarity with what is to come, meaning what's the outcome going to be? I often think about a time in my life when I was struggling financially, and I could never really seem to get beyond this upper limit of saving $1,000. Every time I got there, I would save the $1,000, and then I would feel comfortable. I would feel confident, and ultimately I would end up spending money more frivolously because I felt comfortable because I had made it to the $1,000 mark. And then after I got to that $1,000 mark, or after I got to the lower limit, so I would get below $200, and I would feel this sense of panic. And then there would be an urgency to build myself back up to that $1,000 mark. And I would do it. I would focus, I would tap in, I would say like, hey, can't spend anything, I need to work more hours, whatever I need to do to get up to $1,000. And I would work, and I would save, and I would get paid. And I would look at my account, and maybe it was up to $1,700. Then I'd feel really good, and I would go, okay, I feel good. And what I was really establishing was a comfort zone. There was a point at which, outside of, let's say, $2,000, I didn't know what I would do with the extra money. Maybe there were many things that I needed the money for. Maybe I needed to get a better car, get a better place to live. There were many things that I could do, but I hadn't actually planned what I would do. I hadn't actually mapped out a plan of what I would do if that money was to enter my account. So if I was to get, say, $5,000, I would instantly spend the extra or look for something that I could spend. My mind would be like, you know, if I was looking for some camera or tool or something like that, I would be like subconsciously giving myself a $3,000 budget or $4,000 budget. And I'm like, oh, I have it. It would leave me with $1,000. And I felt comfortable with that. And for the most part, I wasn't even thinking about it consciously. I was doing it almost exclusively unconsciously. And so I think that when we talk about comfort zones, many times we are talking about prisons of our own making. But I think the key point here is that they're of our own making. I'm currently in a place in my life where I hate many of the things that I do every day. I hate the way that I'm seen in the world, the way that I'm known, the way that people treat me. I don't feel like I get respected nearly as much as I would like. And that's earned. And I also believe that it's 100% connected to the things that I'm uncomfortable with. I don't do things that I'm uncomfortable with I choose not to do them. I choose to avoid them. I choose to delay on them. I have a child now, and he's going to learn behavior from me. And so I want to use this as a pinpoint in time and mark this moment and not post some grand assertion about what I will do or won't do or who I want to be, but post a cautionary message to myself that I'm already in a feedback loop that I don't like, and I'm already in a pattern that I don't like, and there's no choice but to continue that pattern unless I get out of my comfort zone. And that's what I feel every day. That's it. That's true right now. And today, I can do little things or I can do small things, but I am completely and utterly hopeless without making change. And I acknowledge that. Good place to start, I guess.